Evidence for God. Scientific facts in the Bible. Number 1. The Earth free floats in space. 4,000 years ago, at a time when many thought the Earth sat on the back of an elephant or turtle, God told Job, He suspends the Earth over nothing. Number 2. The Earth is a sphere. 4,000 years ago, at a time when many thought the Earth was flat, God told Job, It is He who sits above the circle of the Earth. Number 3. The Earth revolves around the Sun. Jesus said that at His return, some would be asleep at night, while others would be working at daytime activities in the field. Yet, it wasn't until the 17th century that scientists discovered the Earth revolves around the Sun, with day and night occurring simultaneously. Number 4. Circumcision on the 8th day is ideal. 3,500 years ago, God instructed the Jews, and on the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. Yet, it wasn't until the 1950s that medical science discovered that the blood-clotting chemical prothrombin peaks in a newborn on the 8th day, and it is therefore the safest day to circumcise a baby. Number 5. The Pleiades and Orion star clusters described. 4,000 years ago, God asked Job, Can you bind the cluster of the Pleiades? Or loose the belt of Orion? Yet, it wasn't until the 18th century that scientists realized the Pleiades star cluster is gravitationally bound, but the Orion star cluster is loose and disintegrating because the gravity of the cluster is not enough to bind the group together. Number 6. Humans are made from the dust of the ground. 3,500 years ago, Moses wrote, And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. Yet, it wasn't until the 20th century that scientists discovered the human body is comprised of some 28 base and trace elements, all of which are found in the earth. Number 7. Light can be divided. 4,000 years ago, God asked Job, By what way is the light divided? Yet, it wasn't until the 17th century that Sir Isaac Newton discovered white light is made of 7 colors, which can be parted and then recombined. Number 8. The perfect dimensions for a stable water vessel. 4,500 years ago, God instructed Noah, The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide and 30 cubits high. The length is 6 times the width. Yet, it is only recently that shipbuilders realize the ideal dimension for ship stability is a length 6 times that of the width. Number 9. Oceans contain springs. 4,000 years ago, God asked Job, Have you journeyed to the springs of the sea? Or walked in the recesses of the deep? Yet, it wasn't until the 1970s that oceanographers discovered springs on the ocean floors with the help of deep diving research submarines, constructed to withstand 6,000 pounds per square inch pressure. Number 10. Humans are made up of DNA. 3,000 years ago, the psalmist wrote, My frame was not hidden from you, when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Intricately woven is a striking description of the double helical DNA structure, which organizes part by part the beautiful structure of the whole infant. Yet, it wasn't until the 1950s that Watson and Crick discovered the genetic blueprint for life. And there are hundreds more scientific facts in the Bible. All these are just another confirmation of the infallibility of God's Word.